Hey everybody, welcome to the Gamers Show. My name is Gray, and this week I'm joined by my co-host, Mace.
Hello there.
And we are trying to not only record this like we normally do here, but we're trying to stream it live to YouTube. And it's public this time because last time it worked pretty good after some tweaks and some, you know, tweaking it around. We had some audio issues early on, but I think we got them all resolved. So we're going OBS from an Elgato right to YouTube. And we got about a 30-second delay just because we found that worked the best with, with the broadcast. So this is the ELITEcast for today. It's Wednesday. We love playing Elite Dangerous every Wednesday. It's what's today, the 9th? August 9th, 2017, and we're excited. So I'm just going to try out the chat here. I'm going to see if I can say hi here in the chat as the Gamers Show. All right, looks like it's working. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and start the show like we always try to do when I remember, and that is by thanking everybody who's posted up on the channel comments and suggestions and whatnot, starting with Matt Terrell, and then Voron, and then Paul Howard, Magaddy Seal again. Hey, Mag, how you doing? Jason Catalano. Well, who else posted? Ben, Eric Millette, The Last, Joker the Jinx. A couple more here will do. No, I know. And Boss Gruvenveld. And one more, Larry TM. And one more, Tim Van Dam. I could keep going, right? Well, I just want to thank everybody who's posted comments, suggestions, feedback, even just saying thanks. So many people just say thanks for putting that together. That was really helpful. And we also want to thank everybody who's provided tips because we found those very helpful. We're just two guys playing. We work all day and we try to get on Elite a couple times a week. And, so we don't know everything. We've only been playing for a year. Not like some people have been playing since, the alpha, the beta. So we're still learning ourselves. Any case, I just want to say hi to everybody. Thank you again for all your posts. And with that said, let me tell you what we're trying to do this week. This week, we are working on trying to get corrosive-resistant cargo racks because we want to get inside of the alien ruins and see what's in there. Now, all right, I already watched a YouTube video by Obsidian, who we support. You'll see two guys in space and Greylock in the credits of his 3303 videos. But I watched one of his videos where he drove around inside. But that said, I have not seen it firsthand. Now, to get inside the alien ruins, we need to pick up alien stuff. And that alien stuff is corrosive. I think it's a UA, an unidentified artifact. But in any case, that will corrode our ship and kill it. So we want to buy the racks from Palin that will stop the corrosion. However, to unlock Palin, you got to do a couple of things. You got to, first of all, you need to have traveled 5,000 light years from your home base, from where you started. And last Wednesday, we didn't actually live stream because all Mace and I did was we just traveled 5,000 light years. It wasn't. Yeah. We didn't think it was very interesting, so we didn't even try to live stream. It was just kind of like jump and jump and jump and jump and jump. Well, it was really jump and scoop and jump and... But anyways, you get the point. So that said, it took a long time to come back to... As a matter of fact, somebody, a very smart person over at the Frontier Forums this week, said, wouldn't it be nice if you could auto-jump back to your home system? Like just press a button and have your ship jump all the way back to whatever you did, designated. And I'm like, I so love that idea. That's a great idea. So hats off to him. Whenever I say great idea, I'm always like, I second that idea. It's a great idea. Let's vote on it. But anyways, that's not that there's any voting. Frontier makes all the decisions. But that said, so unlocking Palin not just involve traveling over 5,000 light years from your home destination. Now, if you want to see where you find out how far you've gone, you go to your right panel, and it's here under statistics. Now, if we scroll down here under exploration, We should see it here. Yes. So you can see max distance from start, 7,000 light years or 7,012 light years. So, very cool. Now, one of the things we learned when we did this is the first time Mace and I had discovered new planets. And the funny thing is, it doesn't actually assign it to you until you sell the data at a station. Now, I held on to my data because I wanted to use it to help unlock some of these people, right? So I didn't sell all my data right away because it can get you pretty close to Allied fairly quickly. Like I sold a lot of data here to Sirius Corporation. Well, I'm jumping ahead. So in any case, Mace and I discovered a bunch of new planets. We scanned a lot of systems. We both traveled over 5,000 light years. And then we had to travel all the way back. And then, that's only one part of unlocking Paling. The next thing you have to do, first of all, you have to unlock Elriva. And she's easy to get an invite to. All you have to do is travel 300 light years, and you get an invite from her. And all she wants is, what did she want, Mace? She wanted 3 of something.
Soon-tune relics, I think they're called. I wrote them down somewhere, but...
And they were pretty close, right? There was a station nearby you could get them from?
60 light years, maybe?
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. No, from her, so I can repeat it real quick for sure. Elvira. Yeah, 3 soon-till relics, which is SOONTILL space relics. So you can buy them. They're expensive, like 20,000 each. I actually bought 40 of them and sold them for a real lot when I came back. But yeah, I gave 3 to her.
Oh, nice. So that's a little rare goods trading on your part. Nice. So once you get her up to like 3.5, 4 rank, then you can start trying to unlock Macro Qwent or Qwent. But before you can get an invite from Mako, you have to become allied with the Sirius Corp. And to become allied with the Sirius Corp, I mean, they're one of the minor factions here. Let me go to the mission board. But to get allied with him, you first, and we're all this. I know some of the people are probably like, look, I did that like 4 years ago or whatever. You know, well, maybe not 4 years ago, but some people did this over a year ago. But this is new to us, okay? So to get allied with Serial Corp, you can see here, Sirius Corporation, and I'm allied. When you're allied with them, then you can go to the Sirius system. The Sirius system is permit locked. You cannot jump there. Ooh, look at a new, I'm sorry, squirrel. New planetary scan job for 1.5 million. Sirius Corp.
Oh, cool. I just grabbed one too.
Lighten. And yeah, I'm interrupting the story here because I'm not going to go to LHS. So in any case, long story short, just see those easy 1.5 million missions. You're just going to jump on them, right? So long story short, you have to become allied with Sirius to get the Sirius system permit. And Mace is working on that. Mace, where are you? Are you friendly right now?
Middle. Where am I? Where's it? Almost friendly. Yeah, just a little tick away from friendly.
All right, and I don't know if you have to become friendly or allied, but I think it's allied. But it might be friendly.
I have a permit here, and it says allied, so I have to.
Okay.
I have to get past cordial.
Right? All right. So having said that, what I did to become allied quickly is I did not turn in all of my exploration data to my home system, or to where were we hanging out? Okanara? No, Okanura. I didn't give it all to Elriva. I actually saved it and gave a bunch to Sirius. I gave a bunch to this station here, Cormac Station, Cormac Hub, and a couple pages worth, and I was allied like that. But now that I'm allied with Sirius, and I can go to the Sirius system, and I've accepted the invite to Mako, now let me go down here to Engineers, and you can see Macro Qwent. I need to find 25 modular terminals. These are rewards. These are not soon-till relics you can buy. These are rewards for missions. So what I'm doing now, and even though Mace doesn't isn't there yet, he can still collect the modular terminals, is I'm looking through the mission board for missions that give a reward of modular terminals. And so that brings you up to speed to where we are right now. And so, Macy, I'm just going through. Hey, Mace, there's a new Cirrus Corp 200 grand donation.
Okay,
And a
let me jump in.
25 grand.
Thank you.
Yeah, jump back into the mission board.
I was looking at commodities because you just made me realize wherever we're going, if I can come back with commodities that are high demand, I should be able to sell them here to get Cyrus rep.
True. Well, there's 3 donation missions now for Sirius.
Oh, there's one. 200. Okay.
So I'm going through looking for missions. See, this one's grid resistors. I don't need grid resistors. I don't even know what a grid resistor is, but I don't need it. Now, that's a pretty steep donation. Let's see, what would I get for that?
I think grid resistors Felicity will increase your shield boosters. If you want a heavy duty shield booster, that's what grid resistors are for. I use those all the time.
Crystals. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay on task here. Now, Mason and I had picked up a bunch of missions earlier, so we could travel to the same places. But I'm just going through all these missions looking for telemetry suite, mechanical equipment. So I think when we get to some of these other locations, we will find modular terminal missions. Let me look over here. What do we got? I got a planetary scan in Lighton. I got a data in Groombridge. We got planetary scan in Lighton. I got, there's my modular terminals. That's Duamta. Ugh. Say that 5 times fast. And Kokiri. All right, so that's what we got to do. Mace, did you find all 3 of those donation missions for Cirrus Corp?
Huh. There's another one. So I think I've done 3. I might have lost track in my head, but I think I've done 3.
Okay.
I'm just going to try the same thing, try to get the modular. Okay.
All right, I think I'm done looking at missions here. I'm just going to go to my message.
Sure.
Planetary scan job. It looks like I am now cordial with Pro. We're calling it, it's a Pro Scion. We're calling it Pro Cylon. I'm really not Pro Cylon, but it's just funnier to say it that way. So you ready to do some missions?
I am.
Where do you want to go first?
Let's see.
Where do you want to go first?
Let me get out of the missions here. Well, my top one is Luten 674-15. Do you have that? I think you do.
Yeah, we got a couple going there, don't we?
I know I have at least one. My memory's so bad. We'll
Gonna
find
have
out
SREs, right? Those are scan missions like we did last episode.
Yes. Okay. Oh, it's real close. 10 light years. Let me check my equipment. I think I'm going to use my cutter here, so I think I have everything in it.
All right. Let me get into the gal map here.
Oh, do you want to go into a wing?
I just opened the gal map, so I can't right now.
Sure. No
but
problem.
yes, let's do it. Let's wing up. We're playing tonight in the super large. All right, not super large on the Xbox. Last time I checked, there was like 550 members in Mobius PvE on the Xbox. And this, of course, is the large private group that is PvE only, unless you're in a conflict zone. We talk about this quite a bit. I didn't plot a route, I just selected the star, so I wanted to do a test there to see if I can jump, and I can, so now I'll just idle. And let's see, time for a wing, right? Pro Cylon. We are Pro Cylon.
I love it. That's a great name.
I was thinking it, and Spiral said it when we were playing on Sunday. And I'm like, we're thinking the same thing. All right, we're all winged up.
Put our wing. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Why does that always turn off?
Wing, beacon.
Beacon.
Beacon onto wing, I'm trying to say. There we go. Okay,
Beacon on.
now let me make sure I centerize myself in the slot with this beast.
Why would you do that?
You have to be dead center.
I'm flying the TGS Providence today.
Nice.
Couple posts up there on the Frontier official Elite Dangerous forums talking about how awesome the Python is. And yes, it is.
It is. Yeah.
One guy was talking about how awesome the Cobra Mach 3 is, and he is right.
I agree.
Like,
yeah.
The Cobra Mach 3 and the Python, two awesome ships.
Yep.
I have a very boring paint job because I'm trying to hide from bad guys. But what a beautiful ship. So I started recording some cockpit reviews where I actually get in the cockpit of each ship and I actually walk around the cockpit and I like take really close-up looks at things, all in VR. And I didn't realize this, but in the Sidewinder, there is actually a CO2 gun of some type, of some...
Really?
On the bottom left. And I'm like, what does that say? So I actually got up to it really close. Like I got on my hands and knees and I'm looking at it with the VR. And it actually has this little label on it.
That's great.
So I'm looking forward to publishing those. It's just the detail that Frontier put into this game is amazing.
So much.
Now, not everything's perfect. I mean, some things are a little blurry, but I'm amazed that you can get up close and personal with stuff. Like, behind your chair, there's like these tablets mounted on the wall, and you actually can walk right up to them and look at them and see what they're all about.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really cool.
So I'm looking forward to, and you can see a lot of this with your external camera if you don't have VR, and you just do your external camera, and you can pan around and see what I'm talking about. But it's cool. Are you going to Bell's?
Yeah, close. Doing a great job flying right by it.
I saw you way in front of me. I'm like, wait a minute, Mace is beating me? Ah, I'm losing it, Macy. Hey, Tash, how you doing? Oh, I just flew by. I was looking at the chat saying hi to Tash. Yep, that's what happens when you're talking to the chat. Now I'm going to try to type. All right, get back to flying.
Oh, there's a lot of ships flying out of this place. Whoa, look at that, huh? See all the stars?
Yeah, I did. See me doing the E-turn?
I do see you moving around. E-turn. It's okay.
It was funny because Spiral and I were passing each other's multiple times. We should have streamed it. It was hilarious. Oh, too funny.
No, you two are always a ride together. I loved it when you both I was in my cutter and you both hopped in the fighters, both of you, and you're running into each other. Oh, that's right. Or the buggies, hopping in the buggies.
Oh, remember the race we had? That was so much fun.
I loaded up with, I have a 6-slot, I think it's 4 buggies in this one, just in case you guys wanted to take a whole bunch out at once, but it matters since it's just 2 of us.
I wish you could do that with ship launch fighters. That would be very cool. How come you're not showing up anywhere near me? What planet are you going to?
Bell's World.
On my scanner, you're like not even close.
Yeah, you're off to my left. You're not, you're way over to my left. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. We've seen that before. It's something to do with the lag, and then you'll be right near me when we land. You watch this.
Yeah.
I'm coming in finals for the zone outpost. Are you close too?
Oh, really? I'm
Yeah.
1.5 million.
Yeah. Now you look like, from my
Gravity's
viewpoint,
0.4.
you're coming into my right. So, and it looks like you're going the same destination.
So it's the old wing is lagging tonight.
Yeah.
No worries.
You're 1.6 million from me now, though. Very bright.
I'm about 500K from touchdown here.
Me too. It came a little hot. 0.4 G planet, it's no problem.
Almost 0.5 now. I'm going to flip over. All right, yeah. Oh, now I see you. You're much closer.
Right, I think we're going to get the same point. At least very close.
Yeah, man, you are bright. You get some, you get some light pollution going on there, Macy.
What is this cutter running? I forget. What's the frame shift? Thrusters are 8A.
Good night, Taj. Have a great night, man.
Okay, dropping.
You too, man. Have a good one. I'm just talking to Taj. His name's actually longer than that, but I don't trust myself to pronounce it correctly. But he is heading off to go to sleep. A lot of people who play Elite Dangerous are from UK, so it's a really late right now in the UK. It would
6
be
hours.
like 5 or 6 hours, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for us.
Yep.
Or for them.
Well,
sorry.
normally we're -5, right? So 8 plus 5.
Yep. I apologize. Yeah, Germany's 6. You're right.
A lot of the guys in England, the clock inside the game is correct for half the year.
Sure.
The other half of the year, it's off by an hour. They're like, why is it off by an hour? It's like, hey, guys, it's always off 4 or 5 hours for us here on the East Coast, so we feel your pain. That would be a nice feature. That would be a nice feature to be able to have an offset to that clock.
Yeah.
Looks like you went down and you're going back up.
Yeah, I almost crashed. So I was like 200 meters and I pointed up and hit the boost so I wouldn't crash.
Yeah,
oh, there's the
I'm
post
going
though.
Down fast too. Yep.
I don't know why it went so fast. It's only a half a G. Oh, there's a lot of ships down there too. Watch your, make sure you don't bump into them like I did the other day.
So unlike Two Guys in Space episode 2 where we both crashed horribly, we now know just to put our noses up.
And boost.
Being snobbish to the ground and boost.
Well, the only time I destroyed my Anaconda was 2.1 G and I was coming too fast and I pointed up and accelerated and I didn't hit the boost and I crashed. So I'm not going to do that again. That was 28 million credits. Man, what's this thing at now? This is 37 million rebuy. So yeah, I don't want to crash this thing. Oh, hey, wait a minute. That looks like it is. There's a Federal Corvette. See that Navy ship? Awesome sauce. Let's not shoot him.
Oh, coming down. We're on an express elevator.
Do you see the Corvette over there? The Federal ship floating around.
No, I'm looking at the ground trying not to crash.
Oh, okay. One thing I
come
like.
on, there we go. Little skateboard in here. God, what were you gonna say, Macy?
One thing I like about the ship is the SRVs launch from the nose, so I don't have to like park backwards.
Oh yeah.
Some of the ships do that, which is nice. The Anaconda's like that, which is nice.
Well, if you're watching me, you'll see that I just pulled out of the... I was pointed backwards, so now... headed out.
Oh, it's smooth. It's not that rocky. Very nice.
Taj was saying we should engage the friendship drive. I have not. That whole frameshift lock with the wing lock, that does not work well for me.
Friendship lock. I'm not sure what that is.
You know when you're in a wing and you engage wing lock with your wingmate? It doesn't work good.
Oh, to try to follow their warp?
Yes, it's like you don't start charging until they're already gone. Like if you engage wing lock, you should both start charging at the same time.
I haven't tried it, but I remember you couldn't follow me one time trying it.
All right, well this is public. Nice.
Oh, you're there?
Yeah, where are you?
Oh, I'm...
You still looking at the Corvette?
No. I am 3.85 kilometers from you.
Are you on the ground?
Yes, if you look right, according to the shape I see you, if you looked right, I'm here. 3.8 kilometers. At another outpost.
Why did you park? Oh, you're at a different outpost.
Yes. We have different outposts.
All right.
I bet you one
So
scan will do the other,
scan?
though. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you there already? Are you ready to scan? Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button.
Almost. I'm really close to it, but go ahead.
Scanning. Please wait.
And mine updated.
Nice.
Yep, they both updated.
All right.
Thank you.
How many missions do we knock off with that? Did we knock off both of them?
2. Yeah.
Yeah, sweetness.
Cool.
Sweetness.
Returning to ship.
Easy peasy. I like scan missions. I mean, I don't think I could do a lot of them in a row like the old Qwent days.
Well, that's what I've
there's my
noticed
ship.
is that these missions, there's usually 2 towers. One is private, one is public. As long as you're patient, even if you're in a red zone and scan just the public, you can do your thing and get out of there without being monitored, which is really nice.
There she is. I was looking for my ship to show up green. It showed up blue.
Yeah, it's that
I'm out of
turquoise
it.
blue. Because we're in the wing.
I got a good picture of me landing right on top of my Python the other day. So where you want to go next?
I'm just getting in the ship. Let's take a look.
Oops.
Well, I had that wine in Dumanta, but why do I think
I'll
we
have
have
a glass.
something else here?
Since you're asking, I'll take one.
You're too funny. Oh, what's this? A 3rd mission got satisfied. Oh yeah.
Oh, la-di-da. Lucky for you.
Oh no, I'm wrong. That's weird. They did a different order. The LH-250 isn't satisfied.
Oh, I don't think I took that one. It was 500,000 too. I didn't take it though.
So
Oh,
there's
it's
one.
okay.
I have one in Kokari.
Kokari. Want to go there?
Sure.
All right, on to Kokari.
Sounds good.
Kokomo, Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take it.
Too funny.
Kokari. Here we go.
Wow. That's kinda-
drive charging.
You don't see Corvettes much. That's kind of fun. That's my
I
next
still
dream
didn't see a
ship.
Corvette.
Yeah, he's
now I
flying
know
over me.
why,
That's why.
because you were 3 kilometers away from me.
Yeah, I'm not interested in playing with him. I'd win, but I don't know how much. I'd rather not shoot authority.
Don't fight the authority.
Yeah.
Because you'll never win.
Never tried, never want to. Did you?
No, John Cougar did, though. I ended up giving my John Cougar tickets to my daughter. Actually, I sold them to her because we had done so much work that day. It was a couple weeks ago, and I was just beat and tired. So she took them and she went. So now I gotta, next time it comes through, I gotta buy more tickets to go see them.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Coco Ray. So,
Oh, it's not far. It's 26 light seconds.
Are you already in Coco Ray?
Yes.
Man, how did you beat me?
I just
Did you
set
jump
for,
one jump here?
I went one jump right from the planet to the like I didn't have to go to Super Cruise first.
So yeah, so my Python only is getting like 18, I think. 15 fully loaded. So that's why I'm slower.
Yeah. We'll get that puppy over and get it
Ooh.
engineered.
Speaking of slow, pulling a little E-turn here. There we go.
Don't hurry. Maybe I can scan for you this time.
Oh. Kokiri 1. So I started watching 2001: A Space Odyssey the other night. Man, what a great but very strange movie. Like the part where they're flying into the slot of the space station totally reminded me of Elite Dangerous, right?
Huh.
Of course, I think Elite's totally based on that because they play the same exact music and everything.
No, really?
Yeah,
funny.
so it's like total homage to the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then when they're on the moon and standing in front of the monolith, you got this crazy loud opera-ish music playing. It's like, what? Like screaming voice. It's like, dude, this is not fun. This is not fun at all. And it ends that way too. Have you ever seen it? 2001?
Yes. I don't remember that much though, but a long time.
Well, I'll tell you, it's pretty amazing. Like on the ship up to on the space plane, up to the space station, they had you know, it would be good if I would stop talking and select the search zone. That's better.
Yeah, watch out. When I went to
any
Ross
case-
33, it's like a 3.6 planet, so watch yourself.
This
What's
one
this
is
one?
0.4.
Oh, good. Okay.
So long story short,
Orbital flight engaged.
some of the things they have in the space plane in that show we're just now getting on airplanes, like TVs in the back of the seat in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
so you can watch TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, all the stuff they're showing, I'm like, wow, this stuff did not exist when that movie came out, I don't think.
No, not 2001. No. I think JetBlue was one of the first to actually do it. And then I think the first.
Slow down, Nelly.
Oh, I see you ahead of me. Eh.
Slow down. Dang it, I blew it. Doing a U-turn. Yeah, it's much more common now, though. I hate it when the search zone is directly under you.
Yeah. You go really slow or just accelerate and do it at an angle.
That's one of the awesome things about the Eagle. The Eagle was one of the ships I did a tour of. That sunroof goes way back.
That's a really big, bright sun, isn't it?
I'm not successfully turning around. Oh, 42K. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. 42K.
Hmm.
Yep. How close are you to yours?
300K. Kilometers. Kilometers.
Did you ever see 2010?
Yes.
I really liked that movie. It didn't have the strange ending, and I mean, it was more of a, I thought, a cohesive story, you know?
Mm-hmm. They fixed the problem the HAL 9000 killed, and then they made him better, and then he was helpful, and even at the end, where it's questionable, he basically sacrificed himself to make sure George Schneider could get back.
Yes, that was awesome.
Uh-oh, spoiler alert.
I'm sorry, Dave, but I can't do that. All right, 19K. Getting closer. So I really want to get out to see that Valerian and the city of 1,000 planets. I heard it bombed, but the commercials look really cool. So I'm hoping to get out to see it this weekend. My son's coming home. My son's down in going to college. My oldest son got out of the Marines and has been going to college down in Orlando.
Cool.
So he's coming home for the weekend, so we're looking forward to... May not be any show Sunday night because of this, because, you know, he's only home for the weekend, so we're going to spend a lot of time with him.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to my other son, Joe, and he wanted to give us a tour of the Enterprise inside of Space Engineers.
Oh?
So you and I both have Space Engineers for the PC?
Yeah.
Oh, Demon Racer just popped on. He says 2001 was awesome. Yes, he was way ahead of his time, Demon. I totally
Seriously.
agree with you. It was amazing.
Really was.
And you're going to get to watch me crash. All right, maybe not.
One of my old favorite. I mean, you know, Battlestar Galactica was certainly a classic. The first one, I loved it.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But the Space 1999, I used to like those ships too.
Oh, yeah.
They were kind of
Now,
fun
I
and
haven't seen that
modular.
since I was a kid. Yeah.
Yep.
Landing gear deployed.
I want to type back to Demon here so he doesn't think we're ignoring him.
I'm just about to land here.
I'm just about to crash land.
I just bumped a little bit too.
You're close to me, but I see. You're still not going to be at the same place. Okay, so Demon, I see your questions. I'm just going to land first because I'm afraid of crashing. I do it so often. Yeah, to Cameron Jansen, yes. I actually am going to be releasing some cockpit videos, some cockpit tours in VR. I've played on the Rift, and it's pretty awesome. And I actually got down on my hands and knees and took a look at some of the stuff in the cockpits up close and personal. And I can't wait to. Of course, the videos I post won't be in VR as I'm skateboarding. There we go. Good. Lock it in. I'm down. So Demon had a question. Which platform are you on? Tonight we're playing on the Xbox. So I have it on the PS4, PC, and Xbox. I have it on all three. It's awesome on all three. It's the same exact game The controls, if you're using the Xbox One or a PS4 controller, they're identical on all three. Now, I'm an old man, so I need the controls to be the same. So I'm so glad when I get the PS4. I'm serious. I was so glad
I know,
when I got the
that's why I'm
PS4
laughing.
version. That it could, you know, the joysticks are slightly different places, the thumbsticks, but perfect, you know. And I have a HOTAS here for the PC. I just haven't gotten to play with it because usually when I jump on, I just want to play. So that's a platform, and I'm going to tell you, all three platforms are identical. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me.
Wow, we're real close.
Whoops, excuse me. Hope that didn't come through. But
A little.
as far as the Federal assault ship, I flew it once in episode a few back, and you know, I don't have the hang of it. It slides around a little bit, Demon. So let me know what you think. But it's a little slidey. So I don't know. I guess the thrusters are a little weak, so you seem to, like, when you change directions, you don't change directions right away, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Cameron, I love the Rift. Now, Cameron, what, and I know that there's a delay here of the commentary by about 30 seconds, but what are you running for your PC? You're running an i7, a 1060?
Excuse me, Gray, real quick. Are you on the ground in the buggy, SRB?
Not yet, because I'm talking to the guys here.
All right.
Demon, I get you beat because I'm 48 going on 49. so, but I don't feel too different than I was when I was 42. Actually, 42 is the best age because that's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So I'd go back to 42 in a heartbeat. But I was just wondering, Cameron, what you had for a processor and a video card. So if you got, I know the audio's delayed by, we had some problems with the syncing of the audio, so we delayed it by 30 seconds. But go ahead, Mace. What were you going to say? I'm on the ground now. Do you want to do the scan this time? Macy? Mace?
Sorry, Sean. Give me 1 minute. I'm right back.
Oh, no. Take your time. Well, Mace is waiting. I'm looking over the chat. Nothing new over there. So I'm going to do the scan. i5, okay, good. 970, all right, excellent. So and I know the 970 is like the minimum recommended. So, so Cameron, that's cool. My i7 died, and I put an i5 in, and it worked great. So I'm not surprised you're not having any issues with an i5 because I'd had no problems with an i5. I put my i7 back in when it came back. But I kept the i5 for another rig I built. The Federal assault ship is like a big vulture.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. We're talking about the Federal assault ship versus the Python.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I scanned. Did you get it? I scanned.
Let me look. Oh, you've had a little issue I dealt with. Updated. Oh,
I
yeah.
think. Okay, good. So you're good. I think the Federal assault ship, if I remember correctly, is the first one you unlock, and that's the only one I've bought, and that's the one that is the one I felt was a little slippery. But I had to be honest, the Python is one of my favorite ships in the game because it's so versatile. It lands on a medium pad and has a lot of cargo space. Now, it's not like a Cobra Mach 3. I wouldn't say it's the best ship for combat. But it's just a totally versatile ship. That's my opinion.
I'd agree with that. The Python is great for cargo. Once you get engineered, especially, you can have all sorts of unlimited power for weapons, shield boosters. It's just a kick butt type ship. You can put that extra armor on it, and it puts up a good fight. I've fought against 2 Anacondas before and won with my Python.
You know, I at one point I had taken out 40 straight interdictors with my Python, but then I think
Wow.
I think they tweaked the game a little bit because the baddies started getting harder, and by putting in the extra armor, whoops, wrong way, that's limited me to, so I think I spent 50 million credits. I always say dollars, excuse me, credits. And that's lowered my jump range down to between 15 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
yeah, you know, Demon, I like the Vulture a lot. I really do. It's a drop ship. Okay. See, they're almost the same name. So the drop ship, if the first one is the drop ship, that's what I have. I have whatever the first one is. Hey Macy, where are we going to next?
I have a list of all the ships for federal ranks, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, do you have it handy? Yeah, pull it up.
Sure.
What's the
Yeah,
first
it goes,
one you unlock?
Let's see, Federation rank. Level 3 midshipman federal dropship. Level 5.
The first one's a drop ship? Okay.
Yes. And then Chief Petty Officer is the assault ship. Level 7, you have to be ensign, and that would be the gunship. So federal gunship. Then it's a big gap. You have to go all the way up to a 12, which is rear admiral, to get the corvette.
Okay. I have not found many Navy missions lately, so you can see here I'm maxed out on my Fed and maxed out on my Empire, but the Navy missions haven't been, the Fed and Empire missions haven't been popping for me. So, but just for the audience, because you can't see the chat, Demon Racer was 100% correct. Drop ship, then assault ship, then gunship. Off-topic question. Does your profile data transfer between... No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Cam, there's no way to sync. At one point, and we actually got a I posted a very forward opinion about this over on the official forums, but if you want to change from console to PC, they will delete your console game and give you the equivalent in dollars on the PC, but that's it. You won't get any rep, you won't get any rank. It's like, that is totally not worth it, you know. But anyways, no, I wish it would sync, or I wish they would do a one-time full transfer, but they don't. Not today. And Macy, where are we going next? I'm flying around in circles here.
Okay. Well, don't we both have that 4 units of wine in Dumanta?
I have Dumanta, but it's a different.
Oh yes, different location.
Let's go to Dumanta.
Sure.
Yep.
And I got your scan mission. Thank you.
Yeah.
That saved me time. We had a little neighbor issue here, a problem with the dog. Had to help out the
no
doggies.
Your life comes first. I'm going to Vesalius City, or whatever it is. But yeah, Demon Racer says he loves his Vulture too.
Oh yeah, the Vulture's fantastic.
I gotta rank up.
A lot of fun.
I gotta rank up. I'm trying to. I don't know if that's what you're doing, Demon. I'm trying to collect all the ships myself. So but I gotta pop some of those missions.
Yeah, Feds takes a while.
Cam. I totally agree with that. That's why I was very verbose in my opinion on that. I mean, we all know databases, and we all know that these things are all stored in a database, and copying, you know, a row from one table to another is not that hard. But anyways, the fact that they're trying to do something for people is nice. It just, I don't know.
Sure.
Hey, Demon Racer, thank you for stopping by, man. Hope to talk to you later. You're very welcome, sir. So Cam has the Oculus Rift, which is on sale. I think it's still on sale for $399 with the touch controllers. And I can't wait to try out Lone Echo. That is a spacey. It's like you're an android in space with trying to help some real humans. And it's like the room scale, so you can walk around your room. You can use your Oculus touch controllers to simulate your hands. Wicked cool. Here I go. I'm talking. I'm not playing. I'm like, oh, only 144 days to go.
We all do it.
4, 3, 2.
Cameron, if you're still there, have you tried Robo Recall? I just thought that was such a great experience playing that. And Mace, what's the name of the station you're going to again? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's Pala Akov.
Okay.
Poly and then AKOV. It's very close to the drop-in.
Close to the star. You know what I just started reading, which it was not on. It was not on the Prime. Hey Marcel, how you doing? Good question, Marcel. Marcel's asking, is there a maximum amount of exploration I can have on my ship before I need to turn it in? My understanding is no. I had 7,000 light years of exploration data. That was several pages. And I had no problems. And it didn't seem like I was going to fill up. And I have heard of people going all the way over to Colonia and not having, and actually turning everything they collected in when they get to Colonia. Now that said, it used to be, and Mason and I kind of had a discussion on this last show, it used to be that if you died, you lost all of your cartographics. Mason doesn't think that's the case anymore, but I was very nervous coming back, thinking that I might have lost, that I might lose, several hours worth of cartographics.
Yeah, it'd be good to know for sure. I mean, I died when that Anaconda mission, and after that, when I started over back in the base, I went to delete the mission. It was just a tip-off mission, and I just went through everything, and I noticed I had cartographs to hand in. So that's when I was like, huh? They're still there? So either that was a glitch, or they're making it so you don't lose it when you die. I don't know which is the correct thing to say yet. I don't get killed much anymore, so I probably haven't died more than probably 3 times in 6 months now.
Yeah, I don't want to die to test it. If anybody's watching or listening or watching after the fact, love to know if you can tell us one way or the other. Do you lose your scans if you die? I thought you did from past experience, but Mace just had an experience recently where he did not. So I would love somebody to clarify that. Cameron's saying that Echo Arena is pretty amazing. That's it's like a free multiplayer. It's kind of like. Did you ever read the book Ender's Game, Macy?
Boy, I don't think so. What's that like?
Well, that's a great book. If you're ever looking for a book, it's actually a pretty good movie. Next time we get together, we'll have to watch it. In any case, they have an arena where they practice zero-G combat, and that's what Echo Arena reminds me of. So I can't wait to try it. Cameron, thank you for the tip. Marcel, obviously I can't keep track of all my exploration data, but I do feel like when I log it every time I lose a bit of data. I don't think so. I really don't think you lose it when you log out. I think you only lose it when you die, or at least used to. I specifically remember there was this time where I had a whole bunch, and then I went to the conflict, to the high res to do some combat, and what? And must have an NPC in there. And after I died, I didn't have my data. But I don't think when you log out, you lose it. I really don't. I could be wrong again, but yeah, I gotta try Echo Arena. VR is just so cool, and it's $400 is an investment, right? So you want to use it, but it's pretty awesome. I can't wait to post the videos I took. I have to narrate them, but just crawling around on my hands and knees, looking at the cockpit, different things. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, jeez. Docking computer just crashed into another ship while coming inside the station. Oh, it was a beluga, looks like. Oh my gosh.
Boarding permission denied.
A blue and a cutter, they kind of run into their own space. Each other's space.
I wonder if this Type 6 is... it looks like a Type 6 from here. It could be a keelback. But it looks like he's got the only medium-sized pad in the station. So it's like, hurry up. Hey, I need a horn button. Is there a horn button? Not that you can hear it in space, but maybe a button that would transmit a horn signal sound through radio waves. But thank you guys for joining the chat today. Really appreciate it. Love hearing your experiences and you know, the questions. We might not get all the answers correct, but you know, it's all just about sitting back and having some fun, right? And just a reminder to anybody who's watching live, we are on a 30-second delay because of some issues we had last time. So please don't be upset if we don't answer you right away because we are on a 30-second delay. Oh, yeah. All right, good. There we go.
Boarding permission granted.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I hear you, Marcel. $400 is a lot of money, and then you have to have an expensive computer to use it. However, I think the prices are going to be coming down this fall. There's so many new units coming out from HP, from Acer, from Dell. VR is exploding. Of course, we got Google doing it. We got, you know, the Samsung Gear. We got, it is exploding. And not that these new units, the reviews I'm hearing from the new units, they're not any better than the current gen. So we're probably going to wait. It's probably going to be another year, maybe two, before we get, you know, a next gen where you have zero screen door effect, where you have zero, or I shouldn't say zero, but you have a larger field of view, because that's, you do get a feeling like you're kind of wearing goggles with it, you know, not as bad as binoculars, but you get a little bit of that. As Cameron knows, because he has a set. So did you complete your mission?
I did. I'm just buying something that I can sell back at, what you call it, to get some credits with your rank up.
Now, while I'm here, I'm going to look for any missions that give me modular terminals. Modified firmware. No. No luck so far. Yeah, I do too. Straight out of Marcel saying, you're going to love that Autodocket music. It's like, yeah, straight out of 2001, we were talking about earlier. What a great movie. Modular it's now some people say when they're working Macro Qwent, everybody has modular terminals. That is not my experience. Nobody has them. Let's see. Everybody has everything but modular terminals. I'm not going to do mining. All right, I'm done here. Where do you want to go next?
Let's see. Let's look on the thing here. I don't have too many. What do you have open? I have internal security data.
Ship released. Engines
Going to that Groom Bridge. I seem to remember that sounds familiar to you too.
Yeah, let's do Groom Bridge.
landing gear
Watch
retrieved.
that.
So I don't think you can't actually see the chat right now, can you, Mace? So let me I'll just read what Cameron says. He says, you know, VR is a major strain on the eyes after a while, and you know it is. I usually do probably 2-3 hours at a time max.
Oh, didn't know that.
But yeah, it's, and then if you really want to get a sick stomach, get in the external camera in Elite Dangerous and stop moving it around really quick. It's like, ooh.
That's too funny.
Yeah, it's like being on a roller coaster, but not in a good way. Are you going to Franklin Ring?
Oh, sorry, give me a minute.
Drive charging.
Yes.
All right.
Launching now.
So if you've just, if you recently joined us, we are playing Elite Dangerous. Mason and I, this is the ELITEcast. We're playing on the Xbox, only that's where we started, and we have our best ships. It's no different on the PS4 or the PC, it's the same thing. We're trying to get I'm trying to get modular terminals for Marco, the engineer. Because Marco, that's what he wants. And you can't buy them anywhere. Mace is trying to rank up with Sirius so he can get a Sirius permit so he can go see Marco to hear him demand those modular terminals. So that's what we're doing tonight. It's not the most exciting broadcast, but we want to get inside that alien structure. And to do it, we got to unlock Palin. And unlock Palin, we got to go through Marco. So that's
Cascades.
Where we are now. Last week we didn't stream because we jumped for 7,000 light years, and we thought people would probably fall asleep if we did that.
Well, in all fairness, though, our initial attempt was to do the special hyperspace, using the black holes and neutron stars, right? Neutron highway. So
the neutron stars, the neutron highway. Yep.
Yeah. So that was our first attempt, and we got 150 or so, and it just didn't get us all wiggly. So we gave up and just did our regular jumping for 40 or so at a time with our explorers.
Yeah, I used my Diamondback Explorer. And what did you fly, Mace? Were you in a Diamondback too?
Yeah, it does like 47, I think, on each jump.
Yeah. I had to get back to engineering. I got, I forget who the other engineer, maybe it is Elvira, but I get all my frameshift drives up there. I transferred them in, but I have not, I haven't actually, didn't have all the materials at that time. Since then, we've done material hunting, we've done mining, so I got a ton of materials. Not sure if it's the right stuff, but I should go back up there sometime. I know the one thing that I did successfully engineer was my power supply, and man, what a difference that made! Like night and day. I gotta do that on my Vulture. Speaking of vultures,
yeah, I took mine up
Vulture.
there.
The Vulture's it's an energy hog.
It really helped out. I could actually not run out fast, and I could do full shields. Yeah, I did that to my Vulture. It made a huge difference.
I was looking at the chat. Now I'm doing a E-turn. But I was looking at the chat because Marcel posted that Marco's very needy, and I have to agree.
That's great.
Marco is a needy guy. We're gonna come up with a good nickname for him.
Great. That's all we need. A fictitious engineer that's got is needy. That's all we need.
Whoa! So there was some No Man's Sky news this week, but now what I was hoping they were going to announce multiplayer. I picked it up on the Steam sale, and man, it's flying spaceships is not as cool in that game as it is in this game, but the life on the planets and the planets themselves are really cool. And I thought that would, actually much cooler than Astroneer, and I thought that might be a fun game to do some co-op with, but there's no multiplayer in it right now. Not real multiplayer. You can share bases with each other. Like I can build a base and you can come look at it. But we can't be at the same place at the same time like we did in Astroneer.
Wow.
So I was hoping that's what they were going to announce, but it doesn't look like it. I mean, they still could, but the preliminary feedback is it's going to be portals, and the portals will just let you fast travel to somewhere else in the galaxy. Okay, coming in for landing.
Landing gear deployed.
I got to keep my eyes out for Fed rank up missions too, because I really need to rank up with the Fed.
Sure, especially if they're just simply donations. That's always nice.
Oh yeah.
They're not common in general. You don't see donations much like you used to. Money, I mean, just give credits.
Yeah, I was surprised I saw those 3 over there in that Sirius system where to help you rank up with Sirius.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. And of course, it's Federation as well.
So you may be asking, why did I do a mission for 43,000 credits? I don't know. Just it was because Mace was going to the same system, so I picked it up. Thermalic alloys, biotech conductors. From now on, if it doesn't say modular terminals, I ain't doing it. We're gonna have to go separate ways, Mace.
Okay.
I'm gonna break out in song here. Man, can't we do like a filter has stuff I need? That's the filter I want. I have stuff I need filter.
It's good to have dreams.
Look, I would just settle for legal and passengers, you know, a legal filter for passengers.
Oh, sure.
All right, so if anybody's watching and you can tell me what I'm doing wrong, please do. No has what I need filter. Huh. So, what do we got going on here? Well, I think I'm going to head back to Cormac Hub and turn on my 3 scan missions.
Okay.
How about you? What are your plans? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm just dropping off my... I'm docking right now to do a final mission here. And I'll head back too. I'm at Franklin Ring.
Oh, you're at the same place I am.
Yeah. Just docking, you're already inside, right?
Yep.
Hey,
I think my
get a
data
picture
is
of me coming
full. Well, let me try. See if I can get out of there fast enough. Get. Come on. I guess not. It's not going to happen.
Are you leaving? Because I'm coming in.
No, I'm stuck in the filter. I can't get out of the filter. I'm stuck. I guess you can't leave that until you select one. You got to select the filter, or else you're stuck in the in that screen. Weird. All right, let's see if we can still get Mace. Oh, wrong way. Did you come in already?
Oh no, the docking computer just lifted up and went over the slot. Crazy thing.
Oh, nice.
Now it's backing up. They probably let a ship in.
So
Okay.
Mako had, I'm sorry, Mako. I'm stuck on Mako. Marcel has posted. I think Elite has
Yeah, coming in now.
more of a learning curve. Oh, here comes Mace. Nice, no scratches, and I'm upside down. Or am I?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
this
no
this is looking good. Oh, I thought we were gonna have a crash.
This place is busy.
As we watch Mace land, back to what Marcel said, he thinks Elite has a much more of a learning curve. I have to agree 100% with that. Elite has a pretty steep learning curve. I compare it, you guys are probably sick of hearing me say this, but I compare it to a flight simulator because those are pretty hard to learn too. And as far as flying, I have to agree. Elite is definitely more hardcore. You know, No Man's Sky, it is pretty casual when you're walking around on the planets. It's very atmospheric. Yeah, it's a totally different game. But if you've thought about picking it up, if you wanted to see all the strange animals that get, you know, procedurally generated, and you find it on a Steam sale, I'll tell you what, I've had a lot of fun just, you know, kicking back for a few hours and exploring. You know, it's not like Astroneer exploring where you're actually digging holes. All the caves and all the craters and all the canyons already exist. So I think it's a fun game. But with that said, I guess I should launch. Check the fuel level here. Good to go. You're probably already at Pro Cylon, aren't you?
No, I'm just giving up my mission. I'm about to flip around and take off.
A little fast there. Slow down there, Bobo. There we go. I like to stay under 100. I don't want to get a fine or destroyed. Now we're playing in the Mobius private group, so I don't have to worry about suicide sidewinders, but it's always good to be prepared. If I ever jump in open, I'll want to be prepared for the suicide sidewinder. If I'm speeding, then it'll be my fault that the accident happened. Don't want that to happen. What do they say? Kill your speed, not your wallet.
Frameshift drive.
I didn't
So
know
Cameron
they said
posted, have you heard of a VR headset that creates an overlay so you could, so you can have YouTube running while you're doing. There is, I've seen a post on the Frontier forums about this, this app you can buy that lets you put like a web browser inside of your Elite cockpit. So maybe over there on the left-hand side above Shaft, I could have an MP3 player over a web browser inside of my VR, you know, while I'm playing. Now, can I watch the chat stream from YouTube? Maybe, I don't know. I never picked up the program because, I don't know why I haven't picked it up. When I play Elite, I guess I'm just focusing on Elite. I really love the sound. I actually have the soundtrack, and I listen to it at work quite often. So, but yeah, if you were streaming, maybe that you'd have to look it up. And I can't remember what it's called either, but you'll find it on the official Elite Dangerous forums. It's a app that sits. It actually gives you like a window you can put anywhere in your field of vision, in your Rift. I believe it works for Rift and Vive. So good question. Thank you for that. Cameron just posted Horizon OpenVR Desktop Display Portal. Oh, Hortrian OpenVR Desktop Display Portal. Thank you, Cameron. Marcel has a question. Mace, you ready for this one?
Sure.
What is your favorite game? What is your favorite game? Oops. What is your favorite ship to fly in the game?
Oh.
Where's that wine you promised? I need some of it. What's your favorite ship to fly? Mine is not the Anaconda. I love my Anaconda. It is not my favorite ship to fly at all. Not even close.
Warning, frameshift drive.
Whoa, I get that.
beyond safety limits.
I'm getting that strange warning again. Why is it
What's
saying
that?
it's operating? It's operating beyond safe limits.
Where?
I'm at 100. My frame shift drive. Remember, you get that warning. Frame shift drive operating above safe limits.
Only when you're sucking in from a star.
No, you know what? Spiral had the same thing going to Carmack on the
Really?
weekend. But anyways, what is your favorite ship to fly?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think to fly, I think the Vulture is fantastic. How it spins around on a dime and all that. Favorite ship of all, I would still have to lead toward my Python, especially in its current condition.
You know, I think I was thinking the very same way. Now, you and I haven't haven't spent a lot of time in the Eagle, because it's a fun ship to fly. But,
Sure.
you know, compared to the Vulture, you can't do as much in it in the conflict zone, or I should say in the res areas. So, you know, I was going back and forth between the Vulture and Python 2. You know, the Vulture for combat, the Python for just because it does pretty much everything well. Like when I'm in my Anaconda, you know, the thrusters just seem so underpowered. I don't have that problem in my Python. You know, they both have 8 thrusters in them, but the Python is much more responsive.
Sure. It's not nearly as
the
heavy.
Diamondback, I'll tell
Absolutely.
you, my favorite cockpit is the Lacons. It's like the Asp Explorer. The Asp Explorer may be my favorite cockpit for a one-seater. And here I go again. talking and not flying. But because it's so big, like if you look at the Asp Explorer in VR is just amazing because it's unbelievably big. It's just huge. Like you don't realize how big it is until you're in VR. It was absolutely huge. But you know, the 4 cockpits I took a look at were the Sidewinder, the Eagle, the Adder, and the Hauler. And I got to tell you, the Sidewinder has the most character. It's amazing out of those 4 cockpits. The Adder and the Hauler, they really felt like a hotel room. Everything was sanitary and clean, and there's really no character. So I can't wait to publish those videos. But no, so now I'm going to throw the question back to you, Marcel and Cameron, if you're both still there. What are your favorite ships to fly? So you'll hear that in about 30 seconds. That'll give me enough time not to crash. But I'd love to know what you guys, and anybody watching, what is your favorite ship to fly? Go ahead and just post it right in the chat here, and I'll read them out. Are you on your way back to Carmack or Cormac?
Yeah, I'm 1,000 LS away.
Okay.
You know, the other thing is that Imperial Eagle that I picked up, that handles very well too. That's a great little ship. So if you talk about small ships, I think that's probably up there too, and one of my favorites. And then certainly up there in the top 4, in my opinion, is the Cobra.
Oh, the Cobra Mach 3 is an awesome. That was my favorite ship in the early part of the game. Absolutely favorite. Because it was versatile like the Python.
Yep, and that's really what it is. I feel like the Python is just the next step up from a Cobra 3, in my opinion. I don't have the 4 because that's for the people that joined early, right?
That's right. The Cobra Mach 4 was like a pre-order bonus unlocked. I think I got the game a month too late to get that, but that's okay. It's from what I've read, it's not like we're missing. It's one of those things that would be nice to have, but doesn't make the game any less not having it. Marcel has a question I don't know if I have the answer to. He wants to know how good the Federal Corvette is for combat. I'm not even near getting a Corvette or a cutter. So I don't know. There's been a lot of comparisons of the big 3 and who's better for combat.
Well, I can tell you this, that the cutter I'm in right now with the 8-level class shield, especially after engineered, but even, I'm sorry, I take that back. This one I didn't engineer at all yet. The 8 class shield over the 7 really takes an extra pounding, but this has 1 level 4 weapon slot. The Corvette has 2. So even though this has stronger shields, the Corvette would have 2 level 4 potential lasers, let's say, beam lasers, for instance, to eat my shields down. So it's definitely it's a good question. I haven't got the Corvette yet. It's the only ship I don't have, so I'm looking forward to it when I get there.
Yeah, and part of me would be afraid to take a ship that expensive into combat because I'm a wimp.
Well, even the 7 class
don't
shield.
fly without rebuy.
Yeah, that's so true. Actually, you want always, you know, that's a great one for our listeners, pal. When you're tight with cash credits, one important rule of thumb is you should always have 2 rebuys with you. So in other words, if your rebuy is, let's say, 5 million, you should have minimum of 10 million, because if you have a bad day and you lose your ship, you're going to pay 5 million to get it back, right? But now you have to make sure you have insurance to be able to drive that ship back and then earn money with it, whatever, you know. So you really want to have at least 2 insurance claim amounts, you know, for your ship. And that's my 2 cents worth, or credits worth.
Now, somebody, good recovery there. Your 2 credits worth. So I want to throw out something else too. When you die, you don't lose your data missions, right? So in my experience, right, when I die, I've lost my my cargo missions, but not my data missions. Has that been your experience too?
Oh,
So I haven't failed my data missions. Like, oh, module terminators.
I don't remember, honestly. I just haven't died that much lately, you know. And when it happened once, I think I was so stunned, like I was saying the other day, but earlier, about the anaconda. But before
So
that,
what?
I haven't died in a long time, you know, months.
So I took a data mission where somebody was sent after me, right? Because it always says somebody might be sent after you to
Yeah,
kick you out.
yeah.
So I died, and I'm like, oh man, oh well, at least it's over. Well, I got back out there and I died a second time because I still had the data mission, and it was still the same guy trying to come get me. So for any new
Really?
players out there, oh yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
for any new players out there, now if you do die and you have the rebuy for the ship, but you don't have the second rebuy to actually fly the ship now that we have ship transfer, just transfer in or buy a cheap ship and fly a cheap ship until you make enough money back so that you have and that sounds like Windows, so you have the rebuy. So you don't, I've had it where, especially on my PC account where I was just starting out, where I've bought a new ship and I upgraded it, and then I realized I didn't have the insurance for it. So I parked it and I flew something cheaper for a while until I had that insurance again. So I want to get back to the chat here. So Marcel, I don't think we answered your question about the Federal Corvette. My apologies. Um, yeah, the Asp Explorer is awesome. Yeah, and I should engineer. I should engineer my DBX too. They're both two great exploration ships. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
the DBX
Cam
definitely.
says he's only 50. Cam says he's only 50 hours in, and he's asking, where should I go next? So let me get your thoughts on that, Macy. He has a
Um,
Cobra.
hmm
He's 50 hours in. Where should he go next for a ship? What do you think? Now we don't know what else he owns, but throw out some ideas.
You mean to do missions and rank up? Um,
Yeah, well, he didn't tell us what his preference was, so we
yeah.
don't know if he
I
prefers combat or cargo or.
Well, I really did well going to Gebel, Gebel. It's primarily an Empire area, and they have a lot of scan missions, black box missions, things that you can rank up and get a lot of money with quickly, and a lot of relations to systems near them. So once you get allied with Jebel, I'm throwing a blank what they're called exactly, you'll go to 2 or 3 or 4 other systems nearby, and the same thing will happen, where you're allied there as well, so now all your missions are high paying. Now the other place is that new place we just
Okinawa.
found. Oh yeah, okay. I think that's fantastic if you want to stick with the Federation. So I would go right there and just start doing missions for them.
Now, you didn't answer the question, though.
Oh, sorry.
What ship?
Sheesh.
I think that's great advice. You just gave some great
I
advice,
thought it was
but
areas. I'm an airhead. Sorry. Go ahead. Say again.
what ship would you go to if it was you, and I'm sure we'll have different answers, but all right, so you've played for a while, your Cobra Mark III you've really worn it out, you're ready for a new challenge. And I think, personally, one of the
Oh.
funnest thing about Elite Dangerous is playing in all the different ships.
Mm-hmm.
Collecting them, flying them. I think that's one of the fun things. Where would you go from a Mach 3, Cobra Mach 3?
Oh, I see. I would do Type 6. Great cargo ship. You can do passenger missions, even though it's not such a pretty looking passenger mission ship. It's just all around good. Definitely get some good defenses on it because it is kind of a slug, and chaff, whatever, so you can warp out. Maybe even hull reinforcement. But I would do Type 6.
All right, so my answer to that would be, if you like doing cargo, go Type 6. If you like doing combat, go to a Viper Mach 3. If you like doing exploration, go to a Diamondback Explorer. And I would highly recommend getting all 3 of those ships because they're all awesome. I have a video about why I choose the Viper Mach 3 over the Viper Mach 4. And then from the Viper Mach 3, I go to the Vulture. I love the Vulture. And we were talking earlier. Chozo, how you doing? We were talking earlier about, the the Viper Mach, the Vulture, which is an awesome ship to jump up from the Viper Mach 3. So with that said, the Type 6, I think the Type 6 to the Python for cargo is a logical step. The Type 7, and the Type 9, I own them. I don't think they're worth it, to be quite honest with you. And as far as exploration, a lot of people prefer the Asp Explorer, but honestly, I'm a DBX guy now. I did the Asp Explorer for a long time. Great ship. But Frontier gave the DBX a bump for exploration, so that I've been flying that. So those are my thoughts.
Yeah, good ones.
Oh, sorry, Chozo. Yeah, he couldn't hear us. Yeah, we're talking about the questions in the chat, so we're not really moving around. But good to see you, man. I say man to everybody. I'm sorry, man and women. In any case, that was actually good because I'm waiting for these terminal thingamabobs, the modular terminals here. So what are you doing? I just got some credits because you sold some stuff. Might as well go. Oh, I can't do that there. Well, let me look at this one here.
I just picked up 2 more scan missions.
No.
But I know you're probably almost out of time anyways.
$3 million. You kidding me? Oh, I'm taking that one. And is that in the local system? Oh, this is like a gift. A gift from the elite heaven. I think I'll take that one too. That's $2 million. Every once in a while, you get these great paying jobs, right?
Yeah.
All right. I like it too that they're multiple day jobs.
You're talking about the scan mission that's in the system. Yeah, I just got that too. That's too fun. I was going to mention it. Yeah. Jump out and do them real quick.
Yeah, I think I'm looking for a conductive, modular terminals. All right, I think I already looked at this one. Yeah. All right, here. What do we got? Yeah. You want to go do that one in system?
Sure.
You're very welcome, Cameron. Thank you for the question, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to launch.
Oh, okay.
I didn't turn on my trade credits.
Detach confirmed.
3 million credits. I know I always say dollars. My apologies. I'll just apologize right now. It's the only currency we use in the States is dollars, so...
Yeah.
3 million credits for a scan job? Nice.
Yeah. Great.
No, we're not in Qwent. We're not in Qwent. The reason it's so high is because I'm allied.
Yes.
What was it for you? It must have been even higher for you.
I'm not allied here yet, but it's 1.7.
Oh. So it sounds like the... I guess I gotta scan first. Oh yeah, there goes my hard points. Oops.
Incoming mission critical message.
There it is. A1A?
Let's see.
Right,
yes,
so we're going to A1A
same place.
Here.
Cool.
So... we know that the mission values are affected by being, friendly, cordial, allied.
Mm-hmm.
But it also affected by, I believe, your exploration rank as far as the scan missions are concerned.
Are they? I haven't seen that. I think I heard you say that before.
Well, and the reason I say that is I not only read it on the official forums that there was a conversation about that, but also when you and I went down to check out Qwent's, and I don't know that we ever had an episode of the game. At that time, we were doing Two Guys in Space, and so we didn't have the means to get down there. But in any case, we were both allied in system, of course, right? but you were elite and I'm not, and so but you were getting your missions were about double, 50%
That's true.
to 100% more than mine.
Yeah, that could be right. I was elite as.
So it's both
yeah.
of those, yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, elite's floor.
So none of you guys in the chat have posted your favorite ships to fly, and if you've just started out, that's understandable, because you don't have a lot of different ships. But if you've been playing for a while, I'd love to hear what your favorite ships to fly are. If you want to say just general purpose versus combat, that's fine. We'd love to hear what you guys, what your favorite ships to fly are. To recap, I think ours were the Vulture and the Pythons.
Yep.
But I gotta be honest, I have not flown the Imperial ships very much. I should. We'll have to do a combat. We gotta do the conflict zones. I have not. Have not done a lot of conflict zones.
Right. It's not as clean and as easy as the res, Although the res have been kind of dry wells lately.
Hey, Cameron just posted he's taking off. Thanks for stopping by, Cameron. Good seeing you. Hope to see you again.
Have a good night.
Chozo's actually down at Qwent's. Made about 40 million. Once you get allied with them, you can make some good money. We talked last week about how you can only take you have to grab as many scan missions as you can, because you can only take 3. If you come back in, they'll all disappear. I've been seeing that. We talked about that last week, but somebody was saying that it's an exploit. And I'm like, you're flying a ship that costs $500 million, right?
Credits.
If it takes you an hour, I did it. I was doing so good. If it takes you an hour to make 20 million, right? How many hours is it going to take you to pay back your ship that you're using to do these jobs? I mean, you're talking hours. You're talking, you're talking 10, 20 hours just to outfit a ship. I mean, that's not an exploit in my opinion. That's grinding, really. If it takes you 10 to 20 hours to outfit a ship. So, originally it was a little too easy. I do give them that. But now it seems to be a little bit more reasonable.
Well, yeah.
That's just my opinion. Everybody has their own.
I totally agree with you, because this cutter is 630 million if I sold it right now. And the standard way without the help of Qwents, this will be years and years. And I agree. It's it's the only way you can enjoy the game is not to have a real delicate ship if you get attacked and all that. Well,
and it's moved around. I mean, there's been other places, Robigo. I know I'm saying that wrong. Cios. There's been other places where the missions were pretty good, pretty easy. And there's actually been CGs. It seems like every couple of months we get, or every couple of weeks, we get an easy CG, which I'm a big fan of. That helps.
Yeah.
New players can do a CG, get in the top 75, and make 10 million bucks. And I think that's a good thing. People want to make progress. But look at me. I just picked up a $3 million scan job out here at. I don't even know where I was. Where was I? Sirius?
Right, Procon.
No, Pro Cylon. Come on, we're going with Pro Cylon.
Pro Cylon.
I know there's no L in there, but it's funnier if you say Pro Cylon.
Yes,
it's like in Destiny. Instead of saying blasting caps, it's bottle caps.
Yeah, right.
Go collect bottle caps.
Yeah, or like you just said, millions of bucks.
Instead of Morgor, it's Mordor, right? Remember when we go into the Morgor system?
Yeah.
System.
Or you call my Empire one I like gerbil.
Yeah, I was going to say that earlier. Jabal. That's no fun. Gerbil, that's funny.
It is. And there is no system called gerbil, so you can say it and not confuse somebody in a way.
You actually looked that up. If
I did. I did not see any variation of gerbil.
That was a while back.
Well, I didn't want to fly around where rodents are.
You know, one of the things I was most surprised about our trip last week, which we did not stream, was that when we get out there were some stations. Now, there weren't a lot of stations.
Yeah. Out to
There were
4. I think.
stations, you know, stations 3,000 light years away from the bubble, 5,000
Yeah.
light years away. There's a station in the nebula, in the Eagle Nebula. That was my final destination, the Eagle Nebula. And there was a station there. Now, it wasn't worth a flip, but still, you know, I didn't need to refuel. But if I needed to repair, I could have repaired there. Not all of them had repair, which is kind of a bummer, but
Yeah.
I was just amazed at that. I'm like, wow. And they even showed up in EDDB.io, so.
Yep.
That
You're
was
right
cool.
in front of me, bright. Wow.
3 million space bucks. Yes, Chozo. That was me. I said that. $3 million. Give me that and some sharks with lasers. I have to watch that. That's a movie I can only watch when I'm at a few beers. Austin Powers.
Oh. Hey, here's a trivia for you. In Battlestar Galactica, the original series, what did they call their currency?
Starbucks.
Ah, that's great.
Are you saying no?
I think I remember correctly.
What do they call them?
I think it was cubics. Didn't it
Oh, I
sound
think you're
familiar?
right.
Yeah, cubics. I think it's like Cubics. And then what's a yarn?
Oh, I hate it when it goes behind me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Emergency boost. Yes. I got under 100 meters.
Are you playing Captain Crash?
Almost. Hey, we've crashed so many times.
Yeah.
Spaceballs. You know, I've never seen the entire... Chozo just says it's just shouting out about Spaceballs. I have never seen the entire show. That is
kidding.
another movie I would... No, that is another movie I cannot watch without having some beers. Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
It's a classic.
Go to black into space. Whoops, I'm not paying attention. I'm flying right over the place. So, anyways, yeah, I'm really not paying attention. I'm kind of all over the place. I'm
I
going to put
see
the
you.
gear down and just land.
Landing gear deployed.
What do you mean slow down? I'm from the Northeast. We only have one speed. I can't drive 55. So, yeah, so maybe next time we get together, we could watch that. I am a huge Galaxy Quest fan, though. That show is awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely a favorite.
There's a new, now we get the new Star Trek coming out, as well as, that was a horrible landing, Chozo. I'm sorry. I'm talking and playing and not doing much good at either. And Anthony, I have not been to a black hole yet. Do you recommend it? Is it worth the time and effort to go find one?
How do you?
You're going to find one. They're out there.
Yeah, we had trouble searching one, remember? Oh, I'm getting the mission update. You must be scanning.
Oh no, were you on the ground?
No, I'm in the air, but I'm getting the updates anyways. I'm right above you. You see my
You're
ship?
still
I'm
go-
hovering. I see you in the buggy.
Oh, let me get out in the external camera here. Whoops, no, I see the ground.
Here I am. See?
Hey, dude. Knock that off. Dude! You're not getting a Dell. You're definitely not getting a Dell, dude. Alright, hold on. Make sure report crimes against me is on. Yes, on. Good. Oh, I think you're wanted now. Maybe I'll just drive in front of your lasers. You know, you kind of do look. Your ship does look a little bit like a shark.
Thanks, you did my mission for me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Hey, so we got a new Star Trek coming out, and that is
Yeah.
Oh, gee whiz. Hum. New Star Trek coming out, and there's a show called The Orville coming out, and I was reading an article about it today. And at first I thought it was just going to be all slapstick comedy, but they're saying it's going to be just a lighthearted sci-fi. It's not going to be all slapstick, so we'll see. Maybe it'll actually be pretty good. The trailer for it is all like stupid comedic jokes. You know, one thing I like about that ship is your cockpit's in the front.
Yes.
Unlike the Anaconda, where it's in the back.
Yeah, I agree. The Anaconda is fantastic, but I feel like laying on a surfboard with my head, at the top and my feet way down in front of me. That's the only small complaint about the Anaconda. Yeah.
See if I can follow you out of here.
Well, that confirms the fact
I'm
you
gonna
don't
head
have to
back
land.
base.
Sorry.
Yeah. I wonder how close you have to be. I wonder if it's like a 7.5 click thing.
I was probably within 2 or 3 kilometers.
Yeah, you were close. Oh, you haven't, or Chozo was just talking about his experiences last night.
Cool. It's like we got a great audience today.
He's also looking forward to, oh, look at me. He's also looking forward to Orville, and I mean, it looked funny. I mean, Star Trek will probably be serious, and Orville will probably be a little lighthearted, and that's great. You don't want two of the same thing. At least I don't. Pro Cylon.
Are you heading back to the hub?
Yeah, I want to because I want more modular terminals, and
okay.
I might as well turn this mission in. I gotta look at my other missions still to make sure this one. This would probably be my last one.
Okay.
Why does it say I have insufficient data? No, I got one more to do. That's in my queue, so I'll probably go ahead and do that and then call it a night.
Okay.
But I'm supposed to be looking at inventory and data. My data's full again?
Sure. You do scan missions, it happens fast.
I need a bigger hard drive. Help. Bigger hard drive. I wish they would tell me like which of these are rare, because I'm just throwing away anything that's over 20.
Depends what engineer. That's the curveball. So I've been taking notes every time I go somewhere, but it's hard.
All right.
And it depends what you want. Like, if you like, what's that? One engineer does, missiles, and then cannons. If you only care about multi-cannons, then you don't care about the other stuff you need.
Well, so far I've only had success with my power, but it was huge. I mean, it was great. I got to do my frame shifts though. It's just it's a separate. Like we're doing right now. We're looking for module terminals. I don't know if I find this as fun as some of the other things we do in the game, but definitely want to unlock Palin, so we have to do this. We're talking about what we've been doing in the game, and if anybody in the chat wants to, just tell us what you've been doing in the game. Are you exploring? Are you doing combat? Love to hear what other people are doing. So, if you're still listening and you're still in the chat here, let us know what you've been doing in game, and I'll try to read them out as they come up. But I always love to hear. Some people just love doing combat. Some people like being pirates. You never. There's so many different ways to play the game. But what were you gonna say, Mace? Did I cut you off?
Oh no, I was probably with the delay cutting you off. I just want to remind you that the grid resistors do a real great job of boosting your shield boosters. You know, like I have 32% shield boosters from just going to the Felicity and making, using the shield boosters get, increased in their strength.
Chozo was saying that CBS is making Star Trek Discovery a CBS All Access exclusive, and unless you're outside the U.S., then you'll be able to see it on Netflix. So I didn't know that, but that's good to know. It's so hard to keep up on with all this stuff. I think another show my son, my oldest son, was telling me about was Salvation. Have you heard of that? Anybody hear of that? There's like a meteor. It's kind of like Armageddon. There's a meteor coming to hit the Earth, and everybody's scrambling.
I saw the ad. I don't know it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I got a DVR, and my wife and I have been doing a little binge watching on Game of Thrones. That's something I could recommend to anybody under 18, because it is definitely not a PG series by any means. But we've been watching that, and just waiting for the fall seasons to start back up. Expanse, I was really enjoying that last year. Be nice to have 2 new sci-fi shows on. Oh man, look at what I just did. Wasn't paying attention again.
E-turn.
E-turn. You guessed it. E-turn.
I'm right behind you. I might do it
Like,
too. We'll see.
I posted today. Can we get a cruise control? When I have my car set to cruise control, I don't speed up going down a hill. Yep, you did it too. There goes Mace.
Thing. I think this one's that type of orbit. It's easy to do, actually, because I accelerated really sharply. There's
that small window where you get beyond the point of no return. I've had a lot of success with the gravity braking, but if you catch it soon enough, the E-turn's not a complete U-turn like I just showed. That was probably the worst one I did tonight. Whoop. Yeah.
I went like from 15
so
down
I want
to
also
5 seconds instantly. That was very quick.
Also wondering if anybody out there is looking forward to Star Citizen 3.0. That comes out next month. A lot of people who play Elite are like anti-Star Citizen. I'm not. I like all kinds of games. I'm not. Elite's a great game, but that doesn't mean I'm anti-Star Citizen. But I don't know anybody out there getting Star Citizen. Let us know. I'm looking forward to it. I got to talk Mason to getting it. Yeah, Chozo was posting in the chat about how he's going. He's got the cable. He doesn't have cable. He's definitely YouTube, Netflix, and a lot of people have done that. And I got to be honest. Since all the TV shows have ended for well, they're going to start up soon, right? But I find myself watching more YouTube too. I never thought I would, but I'm watching Obsidian Ant. I'm watching Elite Dangerous announcements. I'm following Star Citizen, Digital Foundry. Great guys. They do some great technical videos. What have you been watching on TV? I know your wife and you like to watch some shows together.
Oh, gee. Well, Last Man Standing was one of our favorites, and now that got axed, so we like the repeats.
Yeah.
I kind of like Supergirl. Was kind of fun just because I like the superhero mode, That's off right now. It'll come back. What else? We've been doing a lot of Hallmark movies, just relaxing because this is that low period. Excuse me. Let's see. Suits just came back, but we're not liking that as much. Not as much. No. It's always fighting. It's not as much court scenes. His Mike's amazing memory. They don't exploit a lot. So we're not liking it nearly as much as we used to. Gosh, I'm throwing up
Yeah,
my
you're gonna throttle to 0 for your autopilot to turn on. I'm like, I've been out here for a long time and I'm not docking. What's going on here? I'm just listening to you talk about your shows, and it's like, yeah, that's why.
That's okay.
So Chozo posted he refuses to pay real money for imaginary spaceships. I totally agree with that. And I really don't understand. I mean, there must be a lot of rich people out there. I mean, every time I go past a marina, I'm reminded that there are a lot of rich people out there because you look at all those boats, you're like, wow. But yeah, people actually spend hundreds of dollars on ships, which I believe. Well, this will be interesting. All right, come on, AI, figure it out. There's a keel back right there.
This station is busy.
All right.
I think we'll go back to the other one.
But yeah, you know, it's I would never spend the kind of money they're talking about. Especially, I think, you know, when the game comes out, all those ships you'll be able to buy just like you do in a. This is my understanding. I could be wrong, but I've looked at this several times, and all those ships they're paying money for now, you'll actually be able to earn in game like you can in Elite. So I don't get it. You know, the game, you buy it in early access, you get the full game, and it's $45. Well, that's, you know, regular games are 60. So I thought that was a decent deal, but you know, to each his own.
Did you know there's a capital ship here?
Chozo says he likes Supergirl. He also likes Flash, Green Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow. I've been watching Flash. There's something about Flash. I just really like it. I can't tell you what it is.
Yeah,
but,
I like it too. Yeah, I don't. My wife doesn't always agree, so we don't watch it. But I like it.
Green Arrow, I've recorded it, but I I'll get in a couple shows and I'll be really liking it, and then something will happen. I'll be like, I don't want to see where this goes, and so I'm hot and cold with them. I was watching Legends of Tomorrow, but it just dropped off the list. There was so many shows I was watching, like The Expanse and whatnot, that I dropped Legends of Tomorrow off of the DVR list. But I'm glad that it's a lot of fun. I haven't had much luck with the Netflix ones. I did like the Daredevil the first season, but again, it had ups and downs, and that's why I'm stuck in the second season. I haven't finished it because it's like you get to a point where it's like, well, this isn't entertaining. That's why I watch television, is for entertainment. If anybody's wondering, if you jumped into the stream late, you wonder what I'm doing, I'm trying to unlock Marco the engineer, and I need module terminals to do so. And I'm just looking for missions that will grant me modular terminals, and ain't many out there. I didn't find any new ones. So how are you doing on your rank over there, Macy?
I'm like a tiny sliver from friendly. It's taking a while.
We both have a scan mission. Maybe we should do that scan mission that we have together.
Sure.
And call it a night. Call it a stream.
Yeah. Is that Wolf or is that LHS?
I did not pick up the LHS one, so it is a Wolf.
All right.
Are you at a point where you can launch again?
I can. Got the menu here, and off I go. Oh, I just got a donation one. Cool.
I have to check those stations when I'm out there, see if they have the modular terminals. How many? I need 25, and I have... Whoops. 4.
Is that in your
Oh.
regular inventory? In your regular cargo?
Yes, because they're regular. Yeah, they're not data or materials.
Sure.
Landing
Okay.
coupler disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Exiting now.
Yeah, Chozo was talking about the DC TV. It's pretty cool, but the DC movies, maybe not so much. You know, I avoided watching Superman versus
Hey.
Batman for the longest time. What?
You drove right underneath
What?
me.
I did?
You crashed
Literally
me into
did
the
not see you. I
Gonna
literally
record that.
did not. I'm streaming. I'm streaming this live. We didn't see you, did we, people in the chat?
I just did to
My
record
friends
that.
in
I'll
the
send that
chat.
to you.
Yeah, please do, because I know I'm talking and not paying attention. But you know, Superman versus Batman. It's like two good guys fighting each other. That doesn't sound like fun. But when I eventually did see it, I actually enjoyed it. But and again, that was the same Civil War. I didn't want to watch that because the good guys were fighting each other. But at the end of the day, when I did watch it, it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. So. I just wonder if we're going to get too much superheroes, because everybody's doing superheroes now. I wonder if we're just getting flooded. It's going to be the great superhero crash of 2018.
Incoming mission critical message.
Camp Donald Duck. On my way. So this is going to be our last trip here, and then we'll start the stream. The stream's almost at 2 hours. That's what we like to do, about 2 hours worth of stream. Whoops, back up, back down. Slow down, baby. Yep. Turn number 28. Oh. Really? Come on, guys. Work with me now. Thank you. Are you here?
Yes.
Are you going to Camp Donald too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, your icon on the scanner is jumping all over the place. We're having some syncing issues between our two units. When we went to, and we did not broadcast it, when we went to the Sol system, multi-crew, it was horrible. It was just syncing was just all messed up.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, the image was so.
It was good for
distorted
you because you were hosting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jetty and I both saw ships like jumping all over the place, and again, it could have been our internet connection, or it could have been something with the servers. We don't know.
Yeah.
Orbital flight engaged.
I do wish we could get those voice packs, so I could have William Shatner be my computer voice or Data. Man, I'm just flying tonight. What's going on? This is scary. Ah. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. I wonder if you're. Are you on this side of the planet, or are you on the
Yeah,
other
I think
side
so.
of the planet?
I have to come around to your side. I see where you are. I'm almost there.
Yeah, it's
4
amazing
million.
that Disney owns. To Chozo's point, it's amazing that Disney owns both Marvel and Star Wars. I mean, those are two of the biggest movie franchises going on right now.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to see Rogue One? I think it's on Netflix now.
No, I don't have Netflix.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they own ABC too.
I heard today, I read it somewhere, that they will be creating their own streaming service, and so they'll be taking everything that they
Yes.
have off of Netflix
Yes.
eventually and putting it on their own streaming service.
Yeah.
But
I just heard that this morning too.
oh, you did? Okay, good. And they do have a lot of, you know, owning a major broadcaster. They have all kinds of content besides their catalog with Disney. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you know, I don't know. It's kind of like Destiny on the PC is going to be delivered through BattleNet, and to me, that's it's just weird. You know, BattleNet's a great service, and you know, it's it's so odd that because they don't even own the studio. Just, you know, Bungie is independent, so it just seems odd. But I've never had a problem with BattleNet, so I'm sure it'll work out fine for them. It'll probably save them a ton of commission that they would have to pay to like Steam, you know. But yeah, another VR game I'd love you to try sometime, Mace, when you win the lottery, is Bridge Crew, where you put your VR headset on and you're transported to the bridge of the Enterprise or to the bridge of a Starfleet spaceship, and you get to command the spaceship. And you have Vulcans and all kinds of, you know. Yeah, if you're ever bored, you know, go on YouTube and look up Bridge Crew, Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Okay. Well, there's my outpost. Oh wow!
Yeah, I don't think you're anywhere.
It's inside a
wait,
crater.
you're right next to me.
Oh, who knows? Maybe I'll land first. You can get my credit for a change.
Oh no. Oh, I think I'm gonna crash.
Oh no. Point up and boost. Point up and boost.
Yep. I only get down to 70 meters. All right. Oh, I'm so impatient. I'm boosting towards the ground. Oh, yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Oops, a little bit too much up. Yeah, Chozo, I totally agree with you. Rogue One is like episode, you know, one's opening. I'm sorry, episode 4, yes. Opening story. Oh, baby. There will be no Rogue 2. If you see Rogue One, you'll know why. Come on. I wish I had landing strut upgrades so I could... there we go. Land and Husher. Well, land, please. Thank you. So I can land on, you know, rockier terrain. Forget the Anaconda, right? Oh, that's so hard to land. How you doing? Did you get landed? Macy? Mace, did I lose you? I think we lost Mace. Let me check and see if he's in the party chat. He may just be on mute. No, he must be on mute. So Mace, if you can hear me, you're on mute. So I think we'll do this planetary scan and call it a live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Not the most exciting of shows trying to collect modular terminals and rank, but In any case, appreciate you guys coming out and chatting with us. We always appreciate all the comments here on YouTube, all the the opinions, the advice, the questions. Appreciate it all, and thank you all for watching. And I think now's probably a good time to sign off since I lost Mace. So let me go ahead and do this scan and just wish everybody a great week. And until next time, Commanders, peace.